Last spring, WHYY presented 100 Mile Monument. It focused on the history of the DuPont Highway, which we know as Route 13. The road is home to many big-name businesses as well. And as part of our content partner series with Delaware Today magazine, we stop in Dover to see how the roadway is still shaping Delaware's economy. If you drive along Route 13 in Dover, you may have noticed several new businesses springing up. There's a new Starbucks where Sonic Burger's drive-in used to be, and there are several new dining options too. But hidden among those national chains are two family-owned businesses that have stood the test of time.
We've been here since 1971, 45 years.
John Zimmerman is president of Jen Moore Florist on Route 13, a business started by his dad, a business he hopes to pass along to the next generation.
I have nieces working here now. I have two granddaughters that are coming here on the weekends with my daughter. They're real young right now, but they're very smart with computers and stuff, so I expect maybe at some point they'll be involved.
During Jen Moore's 45 years, Zimmerman's seen many small businesses along Route 13 come and go.
Well, certainly a lot of the small businesses, went under, especially when the big box stores like Walmart came. You had a lot of hardware stores and specialty stores that didn't survive the recession.
But as of late, he's seen a big change on the horizon.
Now there seems to be a resurgence, and from North Dover to South Dover, Dover has been expanding and a lot more retail on the highway and right off of the highway.
According to commercial real estate agent Dan Wham, regional and national chains are starting to take note of the heavily traveled stretch of Route 13.
I think the Central Delaware Chamber of Commerce has done a good job getting the word out about Dover. Certainly, with the workforce, with the air base and Kraft Foods and some of the other larger businesses, it's a good economy here.
Down the road, Dale Teat of Earl Teat Music Store believes Delaware's distinction as a tax-free state also helps.
The no sales tax is a big deal. That is something that Delaware seems to try to hold on.
Earl Teat Music has been around since the 80s. With two locations in Delaware, one in Dover and the other in Delmar, Teat says his location on Route 13 is paying off.
The exposure that we have actually being on the highway now, I don't know what the amount of cars that goes by every day, but it's a lot of cars that see our sign that are interested, that maybe if we hadn't been on the highway wouldn't know there's a music store even here.
Teat says the easy access to Route 13 is another plus, especially since his family-run business has had to relocate numerous times as Dover's business environment changed.
Back when we were in the Blue Hen Mall, you had to go into the mall to see us. When we were downtown Dover, you had to go into downtown Dover to see us. The shopping center, if you were not in the shopping center, which was set off the highway, you wouldn't see us.
It also helps that his business is patronized by other local businesses.
We've worked with Dover Downs in particular a lot of times with some of their celebrities they've had that needed what they call backline. We work with Harrington Casino. I've supplied them with products as well.
T believes even more eyes are going to be on his business now that new stores are moving in.
Our particular location already, directly across the street, there's been a vacant Walmart store for years, and someone I think bought it last year or whatever, and as you can see there's stores popping up in there and other major stores.
Here with us now is Kim Hoey. She wrote the companion article in Delaware Today. Kim, thanks so much for being here.
Oh, thanks for having me.
Your article was so interesting because Dover Air Force Base, the universities, they've been around for a while. So why are we now seeing such a boom?
Well, I really think it's not by accident. It was all by design. Everybody in Kent County, all the groups, the chambers of commerce, the business development people, the businesses people themselves, all got together and said, we're in a recession. It's bad, but it's not going to last forever. What can we do to position ourselves as best we can when we come out of it? And that's what they did. And now we're seeing the fruits of that.
And when you think about what's in Dover, and I think your article really brings it out, you don't realize how many big companies are out there that are offering high-paying jobs to people to live in Dover,
right.
and they're sort of the people who are fueling all these businesses.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if you have somebody who's making a good living at Kraft or Edgewell or Oozen Utz, which I probably mispronounced, they live in the area And then they're going to be shopping there and going to these restaurants and spending their money. So yeah, and then it's a good feeder area. I think they say 40,000 people a day come into Dover. So,
and I think for a little while Dover was kind of looking a little bleak. It was, but it's so much better now.
Oh, it's great. Well, like I said, you know, I stopped at the Starbucks and there was a line out the door, and people are like, "Oh, this is my office." You know, we live here.
So is this it for the boom, or is there more coming? Because I
No,
know the sports complex is getting ready to open up.
Yep.
We've got that technology park, so more businesses in line.
Yep. And I've been told there's something coming to the old Kmart building. They won't tell me what, but they say that's going to be big. So, but yes, there's more businesses. The technology park exactly is growing. The Oscar building at Dell State, where they have all sorts of technology and different things that can be happening there, is an incubator for small businesses. So there's plenty of room for growth in Dover.
All right, stay tuned. Thank you so much, Kim. You can read Kim's story in Delaware Today magazine, which is on the stands. You can also read it online at delawaretoday.com.